Okay, real talk. From Software has been cooking. Like, Michelin star, flame in the pan, Miyazaki in the lab type cooking. But what if I told you there's something in the oven that nobody's talking right now? They're releasing games, DLC, making Vampire Switch games, but behind the scenes, there is a shadow, a very mysterious, very juicy shadow. So today, we're following a trail of spicy breadcrumbs that might lead to a From Software next big thing, a secret project with a codename FMC. And listen, I know that sounds like a brand of cough medicine, but stay with me because this might actually be the spiritual successor to Dark Souls, like the real one. This video is basically a national treasure, but instead of Nicolas Cage, you get me. Sorry about that one. Let's take a quick look at what From Software is doing right now. These guys are cranking out games like it's a side quest in a sweatshop simulator. 2023, Armored Core 6, giant robots destroying each other. 2024, Shadow of Eritrea, you die but prettier. 2025, The Dusk Bloods, Vampire PvP VE from Nintendo Switch 2, exclusive. Yes, that exists. And Miyazaki is directing it for some reason. It's like they spun a wheel labeled Gothic Horror and Multiplayer Chaos, and it just went, yeah! That. But the Dusk Bloods, it's just a surface. The real meat is locked behind the codename FMC. It's like a secret boss you only find jumping backwards off a cliff while holding down L3 and whispering From Software, please. Alright, here's where you get really suspicious. Insiders are saying a new From Software game is deep in development. It's multi-platform, it's codename FMC, which tells us nothing. Cool. But here's the thing. From Software uses weird internal codename all the time. Sekiro, NTCG. Elden Ring, GR. It's like these people name games like they're feeling Texas in a thunderstorm. Okay, but the letter F, that one has a pattern. People notice that games tied to Dark Souls and Armored Core often use the codename starting with F. It's like their own little language, the Da Vinci Code, for example, but with more swords and depression, of course. So when we hear FMC, people's sense start tingling, like Spider-Man, you know? Because this might be more than just another mech game or a vampire playground. This might be the callback to the golden age of suffering. Let's do some eliminations for now. Smart speculators know what to eat first. And first up, Bloodborne, for sure. No doubt about that one. Sorry, fellow copium drinkers. It ain't Bloodborne 2. Sony owns it, so it's impossible. And this leak is about a multi-platform title, so there's no chance there. So unless Sony suddenly start sharing their IP like a candy at Halloween, it's a no-no. Next, Elden Ring. No, that game's already got its massive DLC and a totally different code name of its own. Plus, FMC doesn't scream more fingers lore. Also, not Dusk Bloods. That's already been announced. Vampires, Switch 2, yada yada. FMC is something else. Something more soulsy. So, what are we left with? That weird, juicy F codename point us straight back to either Dark Souls or Armored Core territory. Let's break it down into the three most realistic and unhinged options. 1. FMC is Armored Core. Okay, listen, I love giant robots. I love when they punch, but come on. If this is just a sequel to AC6, that's cool and all, but it's not exactly the secret spiritual successor to Dark Souls that we are here for it. Still, it's possible, and if it is, I hope they let you parry missiles with a great sword. 2. FMC is Dark Souls 3 Remake. This one actually slaps. By 2027, Dark Souls 3 will be old enough to drink. A full remake makes sense. Would sell like crazy. And honestly, who doesn't want to fight the Nameless King again? But this time in ray traced 4K at 240 FPS, why are you crying? Who doesn't want that? But again, a remake kind of safe. If they do a remake, it's like they're playing safe with us, like Battlefield 6 just did. And if you like ordering the same burrito for the 5th year in a row, it's still delicious, but you know what's coming. Number 3, the favorite, the most expect one. FMC is the secret heir to Dark Souls. This is just the juicy stuff. A brand new IP, not Dark Souls 4, but something with the same heart, the same tight, interconnected world design, the same fall in the hole and cry energy. Imagine a game that takes the claustrophobic anxiety of DS1, the gothic rage of Bloodborne, and mix it with the modern polish of Elden Ring's combat. No open world, no map, just vibes and pain. If that's what FMC is, I'm ready. Take my wallet, take my dog, and take my souls. A quick shout out to my store, NEPT. It feels expensive, but it's affordable. Link in the description. So there it is. While From Software is busy slapping vampires onto the Switch 2, something way bigger might be hiding in the shadows. A secret code name, a trail of crypt letters, and the community frothing at the mouth for any sign of a new bonfire to light. It could be Max, it could be a remake, but it could also be the next great Soulsborne. Now I need to hear from you. What do you think FMC actually is? Max, remake, or return of a suffering simulator? Drop your wildest guesses in the comments, and I will read all of them, especially the unhinged ones. If you want to stay updated when this thing finally breaks cover, do the thing. You know, subscribe, ring the bell, hit the like, pet your dog. I don't know. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one.